Hello, and welcome to another Sully side quest where we play Minecraft every single day. I'm posting every single day. We're going on a quest together. If you subscribe, guys, I just need you to know this if you're new. If you subscribe, the Spin of Sin is activated and we have to do a challenge. Right now, there's no challenge going on because the next subscriber milestone is at 1,000. And so, guys, you've been subscribing like crazy, so thank you. But without further ado, let's get into some Minecraft. How about? And welcome back to another episode. Let's go! Oh, I went the wrong way. Oh, I don't know how to control it. And oh, let's go this way. Oh, that's crazy slow. Hello, welcome to the world. You might wonder where I'm at right now if you've been watching the episodes. I'm actually in the forest across from our land because I need some of these mushroom blocks. Fun fact, little honesty here, I've already tried to record an episode this morning, and while I was recording, all of my power went out, so the file corrupted. So I was only like 10 minutes in, so we're just gonna kind of start, back right off where I was going. I don't know where I'm at, honestly. I think I'm over here this way. Let me find my boat. There it is. All right. So we're leaving the forest here, traveling back over to the land of Eydn, and we're going to get this thing rolling today. If y'all are new to this series, every single day we play Minecraft. This is the 4th chapter of this series where, just look how majestic this is. This is the new tower I built 2 days ago, and that is the Tree of Life. A lot of other builds coming up. It's starting to look so cool. Our island is looking so good. If you're new to the series, we play every day. And oh, Maple, I'm sorry you got left over here, dude. This is Maple, my cat, the best cat in the world. I don't know why I picked this up. I'm just gonna leave this. We need to light this island up soon. So yeah, let's get to the quest today. Okay, so I want to introduce y'all to someone if you're new to the series. This is Buttercow. Me and Logan found him while we were playing in Walmart, which is a funny story in itself. That's the Spin of Sin, consequence we had to do. Buttercow has been in a boat for the past month, and it is finally time for him to have like a home. He's been chilling in here for the past 24 hours, but I really feel like we need to build him a designated home because I have that on my list here. We have our to-do list for the Renaissance. And the Renaissance is basically we're trying to upgrade and update the entire world. Just trying to do some cool stuff. And so as you can see, Buttercow's house is on this list. And so, without further ado, let's get this quest started. And the timer starts now. Alright, so I have a little inspiration. I want to build, of course he's a mushroom cow, so we want to make him feel at home. I want to make him, honestly, now that I think about it, I started over here in the lost episode that we'll never see, which really was just me collecting some blocks. I started right here, but now that I think about it, wouldn't it be such a sick idea to have him a little island reminiscent of the Mooshroom Island that he came from? Wouldn't that be so cool? Okay, I would eventually want to replace it with the dirt from his island, but for now we don't have that, so let's just go get some regular dirt. This is just off the cuff. This is off the cuff inspiration going into my brain right now, which I think would be so cool. So let's just make a little platform out there so we can build it, and then we're gonna build a little mushroom house on top of it. So I got some dirt. Is that coarse dirt? No, I mean it's regular dirt. Yeah, okay, maybe we could even use mud for now, because mud is sort of like it in color. And let's just put some dirt too in there while we're at it. Do I have any more? I don't have any more. More dirt. Oh, there's coarse dirt. Be alright. Okay, so what if it's built off to the side over here somewhere close? To where it feels like a Mooshroom Island, I think that would be so cool for our buddy to feel like he's right at home. Okay, so, but how would we do this? I think it doesn't need to be too far out. I think if we circled this around, like so, and then built this up right here somewhere, I think it'd be totally fine. Alright, like just a little area right here. I'm gonna clean this up. Does not look good. Alright, this is gonna be here. Alright, let's build this out essentially to here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do a boom boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the series where we count 5, 6. Alright, I didn't really think about this part because it's not really an island anymore now it's connected. Because this would be here and here. Okay, did we get off? We got off a little bit. I think we did one extra here that we shouldn't have. So that actually works out because we need this to be here. And I might just shave away some of this island right here. It's kind of sticking out anyway. 5, 6. Okay. All right. So now you have this. I kind of wish that I could get rid of all of this water underneath, but I don't have enough blockish. We're gonna have to do it. We're gonna have to do it. Let me. I don't want to the whole time be placing this island. Let me pause real quick, and then we're gonna finish this. Okay. So here's a little platform. We'll definitely make this look better, but I just need something to build it on top of first. We'll make the island. We can always build underneath it. So let's start on this build. What I would like it to look like is I would like for it to have a brown stem right here. Let me see. I always have a little reference image I look towards. I don't watch tutorials, but I always like to see something like a little reference image. So, in all honesty, I wish I would have made it. I may just. Okay, I wish I would have made it a little different. I would like there to be only one. We're gonna have to just increase it at the bottom after I'm done with this, I think. And then I love my reference image here has like curvature going around. 4. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes with how quickly we make these episodes every day, you know, after I like ponder on it a little bit, sometimes it changes as it moves forward. I got one out, 2 here. Ooh, let me get the axe out with the silk touch. Oops. 2 here. And then 1. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, how much is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to increase the bottom in just a little bit because we're going to have to do that. This is going to have to be here. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The island's going to have to be just a tad bit bigger. And then this is going to have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. All right. So that's going to be kind of the structure of the outside of it. And then from this point, we can make it look how we want it to look. So I want it to be indented. Add some cool little look here. This is going to be the entrance. All right. The one thing about these blocks though is that if you don't, like if you break it, it gets this little texture to it. Which I don't hate in some sense, but if we're going for uniformity, it could create a little bit of difference there. So let's do that. 2. And then, you know, I kind of want it to go in and out, kind of like a mushroom. So I don't know if it would work here or not. See, the inside's the issue there. Like I would have to replace every block that I do, which is not ideal. I don't want it to necessarily have... Okay, I'm going off the cuff here, guys. Alright. I don't want it to necessarily have perfect symmetry. Because it is a mushroom, you know? So maybe have this here, have this here. And I recognize I'm going to have to ruin all these blocks. So, okay, if I break it... If I place it with another mushroom, that's how that happens. So as long as I don't replace it with another mushroom, should be good. Maple. How's y'all's day been though? It's a Friday for me, so that means it's super chill. I love a chill Friday. Let's do that. That'll look cool. a shovel for these. There. Go. Let's get back up. Alright, how's this looking? Alright, I like how it indents there. I think that's good. And it's not going to be super tall. It's going to be kind of a small mushroom. So I'm thinking it goes up one more. And then back out. Like this. Like so. And then back out. Ruin that. Not ruin it, break it. Back outside there. And I guess one more up here. And then we should be good on this side. And let's take a step back and see what it looks like after this. Okay. Should we need to go to sleep? Yeah, maybe. I need to add some texture. But maybe, okay, now that I'm thinking about it, let's not come back out. Let's just go all the way up, and then the mushroom is going to stick out. That's what's going to stick out the most, which is going to look cool. I'm going to go to sleep because I know you guys can't really see this build. All right, so we have been going through the entire Bible together, chapter by chapter. We are in Genesis right now in chapter 20. This is right after yesterday's story of Sodom and Gomorrah being destroyed. And so today we are going to read about Abraham deceiving Abimelech. So let's get into this. This is verse 1 of chapter 20. Abraham moved south to the Negev and lived for a while between Kadesh and Shur, and then he moved to Gerar. While living there as a foreigner, Abraham introduced his wife Sarah by saying, "She is my sister." So he's doing this whole trope again, exactly what he did in Egypt, if y'all remember from a couple of days ago. So King Abimelech of Gerar sent for Sarah and had her brought to him at his palace. Apparently, Sarah was beautiful, because all these men are just wanting Sarah. But that night, God came to Abimelech in a dream and told him, "You are a dead man, for that woman you have taken is already married." Okay, so get the drama here. Okay, God has promised that through Sarah and Abraham, a descendant would come, and so now there is another dilemma where now Sarah may have a kid with another guy if this lie goes all the way through. And so it says, but Abimelech had not slept with her yet, so he said, "Lord, will you destroy an innocent nation? Didn't Abraham tell me she is my sister?" And she herself said, "Yes, he is my brother. I acted in complete innocence. My hands are clean." And he's totally correct about this. This is Abraham's fault. In the dream, God responded, "Yes, I know you are innocent. That's why I kept you from sinning against me, and why I did not let you touch her. Now return the woman to her husband, and he will pray for you, for he is a prophet. Then you will live. But if you don't return her to him, you can be sure that you and all your people will die." So Abimelech got up early next morning and quickly called all his servants together. When he told them what had happened, his men were terrified. Then Abimelech called for Abraham. "What have you done to us?" he demanded. "What crime have I committed that deserves treatment like this, making me and my kingdom guilty of this great sin? No one should ever do what you have done, whatever possessed you to do such a thing." And so we see again here that this is like mirror image of the story in Egypt where Pharaoh is dealt with the same way. And Abraham has not learned his lesson yet. He's a stubborn guy. Abraham replied, "I thought, this is a godless place. They will want my wife and I will kill me to get her." So he acted out of fear. "And she really is my sister, for we both have the same father but different mothers, and I married her." So it's like a white lie. It's a very white lie. When God called me to leave my father's, when God called me to leave my father's home and to travel from place to place, I told her, "Do me a favor, wherever we go, tell the people that I am your brother." Then Abimelech took some of his sheep and goats, cattle, and male and female servants, and he presented them to Abraham. He also returned his wife Sarah to him. Then Abimelech said, "Look over my land and choose any place where you would like to live." And he said to Sarah, "Look, I am giving your brother 1,000 pieces of silver in the presence of all these witnesses. This is to compensate for any wrong that I may have done for you." This is a really good thing from this dude. Like it's very generous, very truthful. He has integrity. "This will settle my claim against me, and your reputation is cleared." Like Abraham had all this fear that this is an evil land, an evil place, but like this king, he might have been scared against God, which is okay. It's okay to fear God in that regard, to his authority, but he acted out of integrity. So it's like complete opposite of what Abraham was expecting this place to look like. So then Abraham prayed to God, and God healed Abimelech, his wife, his female servant, so they could have children. For the Lord had caused all the women to be infertile because of what happened to Abraham's wife, Sarah. So according to the Enduring Word, there's some context here. It wasn't just because Abraham's wife Sarah was attractive, but she was also connected to one of the most influential and richest people in that time. It says here that he showed that it was easy to slip back into sinful habits. Abraham stumbled in a place that he had stumbled before. Instead of trusting God to keep his family together, he devised his own plan to do it. Abraham's plan would completely fail. And this is why this moment is so concerning. It says, suppose Abimelech had taken Sarah and God had not intervened. 2 seeds would have been at the door to Sarah's womb, and to this day an element of doubt would cling to the ancestry of the Lord. Come on, this is crazy. It says, this is what Abraham's excuse was. Surely the fear of God is not in this place. So that was his excuse of lying. But this is what the commentary says. This was Abraham's excuse for his sinful deception, but the real problem was that in this situation, the fear of God wasn't in Abraham. If he had really respected the Lord, his commandments, his promises, and his protections, then Abraham would have never trusted in his own efforts to keep his family safe and together. I think this is a scripture that is warning us against cutting corners and distrusting God. I think in our own life, if we allow ourselves to make decisions based off of fear instead of trust, then sin's consequence is chaos, destruction, not even for our own lives, but for other people. And so we should always strive to walk in honesty and truth, even if that causes chaos because of it. Because it's better to be a man and a woman of integrity than one who is not, because the Lord honors that. And if we do believe that God works everything out, it says in Romans, everything out, that all things work together for those of good who are called according to his purpose. And so if we believe that, then we know that if we live out with integrity, with honesty, and with holiness, that God is going to use that in a special way. And so I think that's something that we should take lesson from Abraham here, and we should move on. Hey, God is so good. He protected Abraham, and he protected this guy, even if he wasn't a follower of God himself. He protected the king here from doing kind of sin and destroying a lot of things around him. So God is a good God, and he's going to protect. Honestly, this is such an example of how he protects the lineage of Christ, because imagine what would have happened here if this would have turned out the way it could have. But he was preserving the way for Christ, the story of Christ to come on even years before he was born. So that was Genesis chapter 20. That was awesome. We're going to get into it tomorrow again. Thank y'all so much. Let's get back into Minecraft. What is up, mister? I put my hands up in the air sometimes, saying, hey, oh, you're a zombie, oh. Sorry, sometimes you just gotta sing. All right, let's go visit Buttercow, tell him how his house is doing, ask him his opinion. Okay, I'm excited. It's gonna be a cool little build. Every little detail of our city, of paradise, I've loved so far. It's just coming together so nicely. Jabba, you up late, son? You're up late, son. Okay. And the mushroom, I'm excited to start on the top of the mushroom. That's where it's really going to start shining. And I eventually want to mix it in with some of this packed mud, because I think that packed mud is going to add texture to the mushroom stem itself. And yeah, it's going to look cool. So, yeah, it's a chill day for me on Fridays. Ooh, what's that sound? There's a zombie, like, oh! Get back! Oh, gosh, you're hot. Not in a weird way. You are, Not every day I kill babies. I don't do that. It's not any day, just zombie babies. Alright, so this is going to go up. I would like there to be a little bit more texture, to be honest with you. So now that I'm thinking about that, I think this should go up. This should go over here. Right. Okay. Right, give it a little bit more texture there. Then I think this should not be here. I think this should go a little bit to the inside. Okay. All right. Let's work on this other side here. What I love about FreeCam is that you don't have to move over the other side. So, all right, we went up 2 with these. Up 2. Obtuse. Have you all learned about the obtuse angle yet in school? Yeah, that's such a cool angle name. Obtuse angle. So then this goes up. Okay. You got me? That goes up. Do we even need this right here? I don't think we do. Let's replace this. Okay. That's going to go there. That's going to go here. And then we're going to build this up over here. Wait, how does this on the corner here go? 1, 2, 3 on the outside, and it goes a long way on the outside there. So I think we stick there. And this is down for some reason. This is a little bit of a difficult build, I'll be honest, more than I thought it would be. So that's on the outside. It's just hard for me to remember what I do sometimes. So outside, 1, 2, 3. So we add a little bit to the outside. And then this goes up. Is that what I did? And then this has the sealment. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. This is 1. Hopefully we have enough to finish the stem. Right. Okay. Let's just do this. And this here. Okay. I'm meeting with a good friend. Actually, one of our fishes in just a little bit. It's so funny to say. One of our fishes. Our fish of the week. If you want to be fish of the week, all you have to do is comment a cool comment. All right. That there. All right. What's happening here? Why does this look different? It's because we don't need that or these. I would like the inside to have that symmetry. Oops. There. All we need is that. So that would be here. Okay. And that goes down all the way. So. There is 1. Oops, sorry, my bad. I'm locking in, y'all. This is taking a lot of my brain. My brain is exploding. Okay, wait, there's 2 here. Why is there 2? 2 here, and then there's 1 on the outside. People just came through the door and said, hey, what are you doing? Okay, that there. That there. Oh, I was never good at like comparing 2 images and figuring out which one had the differences. That was not something I was good at. Okay. It's very bland, I believe, on that side. Why is this different? What are we doing wrong? Okay, there needs to be... What are we doing wrong here? Oof, what is this? What are we doing right here? What was the plan here? What was the plan? Alright, this came out by 1. Then it was some on the inside here. Here. 1, 2, 3. Right. And then 1 on the outside. Do we have the 1 on the outside? Yes, we do. I think. Oh, my brain is like melting. My brain is melting right now. How am I not figuring this out? How am I not figuring this out? Okay. We got that there, that there. Oh, we need to go out 1 more. That's why. What are we doing? So we had 1 more out here? Or am I tripping, yo? And now it's raining. Ooh, my brain is hurting. Not like physically, but just like it's taking a lot of me for some reason. Okay. Wait. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it is right here. Why did it look so weird? Now we gotta replace all this. Oh man, I'm sorry y'all. My brain's not working right now. Put that there. Okay. Alright. Oh, what am I doing wrong? It's so hard for me to like lock in. Alright, and then this is going one over and then one on top. Okay. One on top. And then this has one here. So we have one indentation, and then the rest, from what it seems like. Okay, okay, this is gone. Okay, so 2 indent, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2 there, and then this was here. Okay. Was it that difficult? Like, did it have to be that difficult? I don't know, but these back ones aren't the same either. Let's compare. Okay. That's looking better. I kind of don't even want to think about the back. Kind of don't even want to think about it. Okay. That'll look normal like that on the side here. Okay, that doesn't look bad from the front. The back though looks very too straight. We're gonna have to work on the back. But for the sake of my sanity, I would like to start working on the top. To do that, I'm gonna create some of this good concrete here. How much time do we got? Only 2 minutes, y'all? Oh my goodness. And I gotta dip here in a second. Me and my friend gotta eat. Okay. Okay, alright. Really quickly, let's just add some red. Alright. Alright. So we got this together. How does this look together with this? Is it pretty chill? Yeah. We're gonna use a lot more mushroom than I think we are gonna be the red block. This was just a shad, but just a shad. Ugh. What are we doing? What am I saying? Because you have those days where you're just like, I don't talk right. All right, this is gonna go out one. So let's use this for now. All right. And this is going to come out one. We're going to start with just using this. Kind of want to just start with the front because I feel like the back is not ready yet. Definitely isn't ready yet. Oh, hold up. This needs to come out. So this is going to have to be here, here. I think this is just going to have to come out to the front one more. Like here. Like a little mushroom. I didn't know how hard this was going to be going into this. I thought it was going to be kind of a chill build. But it's turned out to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. Okay. Alright. Then we're going to want this. Oh goodness, sorry. Alright. Put that here, put that here. Alright. Cool. Okay, so that. There. That. There. Is that too weird? That's a little weird, isn't it? Let's make it more like that. Yeah. Ah, it's dark again. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes 3 down. 1, 2, 3. I guess I could just, let's see, get this out and then go down. Okay. Alright, that's coming together. Once I replace a few blocks here and there, think it's gonna look really good. Let me go to sleep. Okay. So then that would go around. What do we think about this? Much better. Much better. Much better. It's a step in the right direction, at least. Okay. Let's finish this front, and I'm gonna be done. So these two here. We're gonna go with this here. Go here. And back. Oops. I'm gonna replace all these now. Okay, let's step back and look. Yeah, it's decent. It's decent. I want to do some texturing. That'll come. But I wanted to get the structure down to see what it would look like. And I would say I'm pretty pleased. Pretty pleased with the structure. It's, you know, especially when you're doing something so quick, it's not going to be perfect. I like but the inside is where it's going to really shine because it does look very tall, and I like that. I'm just going to replace these that look like sponges. Okay. I actually kind of want to remove some so I can get some good mushrooms again. All right. There we go. And boom. And that one out there. Alright, there we go. The front, at least, is semi-done. Done enough to start finishing it at a later time. And I'll remove all this. Yeah, I really like it. Okay, yep. Clean this up. And I'm going to replace a lot of texturing with this red block eventually. So who knows, I may do this later. Oh, didn't finish that. And this needs to go. And replace that. Sweet. Yeah, we're gonna add some windows, some texturing, some wood to the outside here. But I would say that's looking like a mushroom house to me. I would say that's looking like a mushroom house to me. Alright everyone, that was another episode of Sully's Side Quest. Thank y'all so much for watching. It's been such an honor to have you come along with me in this journey. So yeah, I will see y'all later on the next one. Subscribe if you want to see the Spin of Sin activated, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye!